What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Christina, and I'm back with another video. Hey. How y'all doing, my babies? Oh, my curtain open. Oh, my God. That's my little, spot in the house to, don't worry about it. I just put stuff there. It's like a closet. But anyway. So you already read today's title, so you already know what today's video is going to be about, okay? Now, this isn't this isn't an easy topic for a lot of people to talk about, but however, for some reason, I could talk about it so easily, I guess because it's part of what made me who I am today. So these are things you shouldn't be ashamed of. If you were sexually assaulted at a young age, molested at a young age, and these are some things that happens from that. Because I do get some people that reach out to me, they want to know if this behavior is normal, if that behavior is normal. So I was like, okay, I could literally just get on here and make a video about it since so many people reach out to me about it. So, the first thing that I experienced was I started masturbating at a young age. I would say I started masturbating around maybe 6 or 7. Just because I was more curious, because I was exposed to sex early. So I started at a really young age, out of curiosity. And that's how I know so much that I know about sex. That's how I know as much as I know about sex. Because it's been something that I was curious about ever since I was showed at a young age, which I shouldn't have been. So if you started masturbating at a younger age, that's okay. Normal. Okay? Another thing that is normal. If you are hypersexual, so you can either be hypersexual or just not sexual at all. There's I don't know if there's an in-between, but I'm hypersexual. And I know people that have been sexually assaulted, molested, whatever, that is, they don't like sex. They don't really like to be touched like that. When they do have sex, they need to be in control. They don't like a guy that's too aggressive, too controlling, But me, I love sex. I can have sex 5 times a day. I want to be controlled. I like to be tied up and handcuffed and spanked and slapped, and you know what I'm saying? So, it really depends on the person. And there's nothing wrong with you for either or. You feel me? One thing that pisses me off is when people judge me because I'm hypersexual, and it's just okay, well, you don't know what I went through to become hypersexual. You don't know the reason why I'm hypersexual. You think I'm hypersexual by choice? You think that was something that, whatever age that I was at, I was okay, this is what I want. This is what I want for me to learn now. No. You can't control these things. You feel me? It just happens, and it's okay. There's nothing wrong with you. You didn't like it. It's okay. You're normal. It's fine. I promise. So, yeah, that's why, it used to get on my nerves when people would talk about how, hypersexual I was. That shit would really piss me off, because it's I'm talking about it or whatever. And it's just okay, well, that's kind of all I knew. You know what I'm saying? Not all I knew, but like I said, when you get exposed to something like that at a young age, it makes you well, what is this? What is this? Look up porn. What is that? That's another thing that I started doing. I started looking up porn. And still to this day, I watch porn every day. I love it. It's just hot to me. You feel me? But there's some people who are disgusted by it. And that's not even a sexual assault thing. That's more a preference. But whatever. So being hypersexual is okay. Okay? There's nothing wrong with you. You're not a tragedy because of it. You're not disgusting. You're not a slut. You're not a whore. You're not anything anybody else wants to fucking call you. You know what I'm gonna call you? Yourself. You're your fucking self. Because there's people who are hypersexual that did not experience sexual abuse as a child. Okay? So I don't even want to hear that bullshit either. You know what I'm... it's funny because it's that's what a lot of my content is based around. Sex. Sexual advice, da-da-da. And people see that and they take it and they run with it. And they sit there and they paint me in some kind of fucking picture. Paint it however you want. Make sure you sign your name at the fucking bottom, okay? I'm just... it's just sad, I find it funny You know what I'm saying? Like, now I find it funny. I used to get offended, but now I find it funny because it's like, bitch, you don't know me. And if you would have experienced all, and I mean all, because y'all only know a little bit, all the things that I've experienced until this age, oh my God. Half of y'all motherfuckers would have folded. Like, so who are you to judge me? Unless you've been in my predicament. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I try not to judge others. I try. It's hard. We're humans. At the end of the day, that's what we're gonna do. But that's why I try not to judge others. You feel me? There's nothing wrong with you. Okay? There's nothing wrong with you. You're not abnormal. You're not this. You're not that. You're not what anybody else paints you. Because guess what? Nobody knows you better than you. And people can talk all they want. But at the end of the day, nobody can talk about your story. Nobody can talk about your story. They can fucking make up whatever the fuck they want. They can say whatever they want to people. Who gives a fuck? Because at the end of the day, nobody can make up your story because only you fucking lived it. And only you know what made you feel the way you did. You know what I'm saying? God, that's the downside of social media. That's the downside of social media. You only see a little part of me. Okay? Like the smallest part. I act dumb on purpose. I'm not fucking stupid at all. I act dumb on purpose. You think I would have fucking achieved everything that I have if I was dumb? No. Like, you feel me? But anyway, so back on topic. Fuck the haters. But so another thing is strawberry milkshake, really great flavor. I quit smoking cigarettes. But another thing is talking about sex. Again, being exposed to something like that at a young age, you can either be completely comfortable with talking about it or just the words dick, pussy, balls, fucking from the back, missionary, leg behind your head, spippity gippity 5,000. You feel me? Like, you're either gonna be okay with talking like that or you're just gonna be very reserved. You're not really gonna know how to talk about it. Talking about it is gonna make you feel awkward because it's either gonna bring you back, you know? They're both okay. They're both okay. You feel me? Like, there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with the way you think. You're okay. You're normal. I promise. Flashbacks. That's normal as well. Because that is something that you won't forget, unfortunately. You know, like, you'll learn to heal and move on and be okay and be better. But it's still going to be something that hurts. And it's still going to be something that you're just going to be like, damn, like, why did that happen to me? You know, but in my eyes, you got two options. You either play a victim and make excuses as, you know, just like make excuses like, oh, my life is like this because this happened to me and da 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 da. You can either do that or you could be like, all right, so this shit happened, this shit hurt, but you know what? I'm here and I moved past that shit. That shit happened when I was 6. You feel me? Like, now I'm 25. I'm chilling. I'm good. I'm in a better place mentally. You know, like, that shit didn't bring me down. And even if it does bring you down some days, it's okay. You're not weak because of that. You're not any less of a woman. You're not any less of a person because of that. Okay? I promise. I promise. These days will get better and these days will get easier. Okay? Do not victimize yourself. Okay? I know it's hard. I know it's hard to get out of that mindset. I know it's very easy just to stay in the whys. Fuck the whys, bro. Seriously, fuck the whys. Because the whys ain't gonna do shit but keep you wondering and keep you guessing about the what ifs. The what ifs don't fucking matter. Right now, right here, current, present moment, that's what matters. Your mental matters. Your spirituality within yourself matters. Like, you being aligned with yourself. That's what fucking matters. Nothing else. You feel me? So, like, as long as you good, as long as your head's straight, it doesn't matter what anybody says. If you feel like it's really eating you inside to where you can't be intimate with your husband or your boyfriend and they, you know, you feel like they're going to step out or whatever the fuck. If you feel like they're going to step out, they're not for you. Okay? You still might need help. You still might need healing. You still might need therapy if that's what you need. But that partner, that person is not what you need. You feel me? Like, you need someone that's going to understand and not question. You need someone that's not going to pressure you. You need someone that's going to not make you feel guilty for not wanting to have sex. You feel me? Like, it's okay. It's okay. You should be able to talk about it. You should be able to just wake up every day and just be like, that's not what made me. That's not what broke me either. It's just something that happened that you got over, that you healed from. At the end of the day, We all go through little different things that shape us in some form or not. And is in my eyes, there are two options to life. It's either you fold or you don't. Okay? Like, I'm so serious, guys. The amount of shit that I've been through, being molested, foster care, mom going to jail, my mom passing, being harassed again by another like, bro, like, it's a lot, okay? But again, like, I don't let that be victim, you feel me? Like, I'm not a victim. Like, my mom passed away, right? She passed away on Thanksgiving. The Thanksgiving that just passed. Oh, not just passed. It feels like it just passed, but it didn't. And guys, I was a fucking mess for a while. I'm still mentally not there 100%, but I will be. It still hurts. It's never gonna stop hurting. But one thing I am gonna do is I'm gonna keep it fucking pushing, and I'm gonna keep fucking going. I'm not gonna fold, because folding is not an option. Folding is never an option. So get that option out your head. Because if it's not even an option, then you're not gonna consider it. If you don't consider it, you're gonna keep fucking going. Okay? I promise. Like, I promise. Just keep your head straight. Keep your head straight, stay focused. Don't let pain define you. Don't let your past define you. Don't make excuses as to, you know, just take that shit and run with it. Okay? Okay? And also, another thing that is normal is feeling weird with dating. Sleeping with new people, because you don't know what's gonna come. You don't know if, I don't know if anybody's ever experienced this. Comment down below if you've experienced this. But like, I have like been nervous, like meeting people for the first time. That is still a little you know, because it's just like, I ain't giving up the coochie on the first day if I don't want to. If I don't want to, and if I say no, sometimes niggas get a little testy. I mean, they gon' get, like, I'm not worried, I'm good. But that's not the case for everybody else, you feel me? So like, if that's how you feel, first time you meet somebody, meet them in a public setting, do a few dates or whatever, but before you decide to go somewhere private with them, you know, follow your instincts. Don't make excuses for people. What you see is what you get. Okay? People are gonna show you whatever the fuck they want you to see. Pay attention. Do not make excuses for that person. Okay? Because that right there might save your fucking life. It might save you from another tragedy. Trust me. Okay? Just trust me. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I've experienced or people that I know have experienced. Random anxiety attacks and not knowing why. That's a thing. I haven't experienced that, but again, someone that I know. Random anxiety attacks, not knowing why. Feeling out of your body. Feeling uncomfortable in your own body. Let me tell you something. Listen, I know that happened to you, right? And I know that it wasn't something that you wanted, and I know it wasn't consensual, right? And at that point in time, you might have felt like your body wasn't yours, okay? I know. I understand. But I'm telling you right now, the only person that could get that power back is you. The only person that... You feel what I'm saying? Like, the only person that could completely get the power back and control back is you. I'm not saying you have to forgive, because that's a big thing to forgive. But in order to move forward, you need to accept and not have that hate in your heart. You feel me? Like, when I think about the person, the whatever, I still get a little like... But then I pray for them. And I wish them the best. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've learned having hate in my heart and hate up here does nothing but keep me bitter and keeps me mad. And that's what they want. And that's them having power and control over your body. Not only your body, but your body and your fucking mind. Do you get what the fuck I'm saying? That's double the control that they fucking have. Even no matter how long it happened ago. So, take the control back. From your mind, from your body, for everything. Take the fucking control back, because I promise, when you do, you'll be okay. Everything is going to be okay. You will be okay. I don't know whether this happened last week, last year, 10 years ago. You're going to be okay. Take one day at a time. And if there's anybody that needs to talk to me about this topic, you have to be specific when you DM me on Instagram, because a lot of them are bullshit Instagram DMs, so I don't answer them. My Instagram is Justina2_Mendez. Okay? DM me and be like, hey, I'd like to talk to you regarding the YouTube video. What the fuck is that, yo? I'm sorry, I'm nosy. Oh, shit. I didn't see. Anyway, guys, so I love you. Keep your head up. I promise you are not alone and you are not a victim. And if there are people walking around judging you and think that they know your story, fuck them. Tell them to respectfully suck your nut from the back. And yeah, this life is yours, mama. Or listen, this happens to men too, okay? So don't even, okay? Men, women, whatever. Okay? I love the fuck out of you, and I'm proud of you for getting up and keep going, okay? Stay strong-minded. I love you, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.